Hello, this is old Mr. Kent of MrKent.com, and this is probably one of the worst videos I've ever uploaded to YouTube, but I'm going to upload it anyway. I have to answer a couple of questions I've gotten on my E-Trike, and then I also am going to show you what I always do when I get a new bike of any kind, and so this is what I'm going to record what I do to my E-Trike. And then recommend that when you get yours, you do the same thing for safety's sake, okay? I have to answer a couple questions. So first of all, the reason I don't wear a helmet with my E-Trike like I did with my e-bike, my e-bike gets up to 25 miles an hour. It's only got two wheels, and it's more, I've crashed more on it than I probably ever will on the trike. The trike is only gets up to 13 miles an hour maximum, and so if I do take it out on a busy road, I will be wearing a helmet. Yes, so so that answers that question, I think. And then somebody wanted to know how I connect my 360-degree camera to my e-bike. Okay, so I'm going to show you that. I probably have to adjust the camera so you can see down here better. So let me move the camera and I'll be right back. Okay, when you get the camera, it comes with it. You keep the case on it because it's got two lenses. And if you lay it down on one of the lenses, you're going to end up scratching it. So that's the camera right there. And we'll just assume that that's the front of the camera because it doesn't make a lot of difference. And then it comes with this rod, whichever, it depends on which model you get. It comes with this rod, which extends out way, I don't know if you can see extending out here, but anyway, it extends out. And then you want to, it's a good idea to have the camera facing forward when you're going down the road. And then I built this little, it's a PVC pipe painted black, and I zip tied it in, and then you stick it down here, stick this in it. Oh, by the way, I put a lot of extra zip ties so it'd be snugged in, and then it goes down about that far, and then you look up here and you make sure that that's facing forward. The only problem is it works fine, except that as you go down the road, the bouncing of this causes this to slowly rotate around like that. So my son said, I asked him, I said, how am I going to fix that? And so what he said was, you take a one of these miniature bungee cords. You got the dogs barking at people or something. Anyway, you got these miniature bungee cords, and so you take them and you wrap it tightly around the pole and stretch it out. And if you do it right, we'll just go ahead and put that on down there. Let's see, where's the hook? Okay, so there's the hook. So then that keeps it from moving around and gets it fixed. So there's a couple of things I wanted to start out with because people have asked some questions, and now I'll take you to the comedy routine of trying to put some, well, we'll get there anyway. I hope you enjoy it. I want to thank you for watching, and we'll get started here. Hello, this is old Mr. Kent of MrKent.com, and in this video I'm going to show you some things that you should do when you first get your E-Trike. And I'm going to be talking about E-Trikes now because for a while, because that's what I've got, and I know there are some people that are interested in them, and so I'll tell you what I know about e-bikes and this E-Trike. So the first thing that you want to do when you get your trike is to make sure that before you start a ride you have the lights turned on. Okay, that helps for visibility, because there are a lot of people that drunk on drugs, you never know what, and that just helps pick you out of the crowd so that you don't get run into. So that's number one. Number two is get one of these flags up here. You can get these flags I got that one from Amazon. I get everything, almost everything from Amazon because I lack mobility. My wife and I, we don't like traffic and everything. And so that's the next thing. And then also, today I'm going to show you how to use slime. Slime is what you put into your tires, and it's puncture resistant. And so this is I think it's about $20 for this one, but you don't have to get this much. I like to overdo it, but they make smaller bottles. But you want enough for 3 tires. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that, and then and then that'll about take care of it. I'm just gonna put slime in 1 tire so that you don't have to watch all of them because I don't want to bore you. Anyway, that's what we're going to do in this video. So remember those 3 things for safety, and then let's get started on this. I've taken this bottle here, and it's let me see, what is it, 32 ounces? So I try to divide it evenly, and here's about a 10-ounce line, and this is a 20-ounce lime, and then that's the full part. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pump this up to about 30 pounds so it's all filled out tight. And then I'm going to let it out to 11 pounds. So we'll turn this on. It's kind of hard to see in the sunlight. Oh, I got to hold it down a long time. Okay. All right. Well, after my son saw me coming into the shop to get the tire removal tools, he came out, moved everything into the shade, and set the bike up on a stool. See, I had surgery on an artery by my temple in my head, and not supposed to lift anything over 15 pounds for the next few weeks. So anyway, I was just doing it on the ground, and that's the way a lot of folks would have to do it anyway if they had didn't have a shop like my son has. So here I am. I'm taking the valve core out of the valve so that we can squirt the slime in. And it's all right. Now there's the valve right there, as you can see. And then you don't want to lose that, although you can get new ones off of Amazon. I'll put some links to where to go to get some of this stuff. And so anyway, there I've got the slime, and I've already used up a third of it on the tire on the other side. And of course, it takes a long time to come out because it's thick, and if you're going to squirt 10 ounces out or so, it takes a while. So I've got the slime in there now, and it's time to put the valve core back in the tire. And this is how it's done. It's not that hard. If I used to not have any trouble doing this stuff, but my old shaky hands. I'm 81 years old this year, and I'm not about ready to give up on everything. So anyway, I don't know. And I encourage you to do the same thing. If you're getting older, don't look forward to sitting on the couch and watching TV. That's a murderer right there. So anyway, I'm putting that core back in, and it's got to get put in really tight. And I'll put some links to where you can get them on Amazon, or what to look for anyway, in the video here. So I've got the valve core in, and then I buy these extenders that I put on my valves, because as you can see, it's hard getting my fingers inside those spokes in between them and everything. So if I put an extender on it that goes out to the side, then when I want to fill the tire with air, it's a lot easier. And there's my air pump. That oh, by the way, I need to show you where to get that, so I'll put a picture of that too. I got that on Amazon. That is a really nice pump. And when I had my big fat tires, it made pumping up the tires a lot easier. So once I get the air in, the bike is ready to go. Well, actually, I still had to do the front tire at this point. But you do all three tires the same, and now when you go along, if you happen to get a little puncture wound or something in your tire, it doesn't go flat on you before you get home. That's the one thing. And then also, you may not even know it happened, because slime works pretty good. So anyway, that's my story. That's what I do when I first get any of my e-bikes. And this is my fourth one. And it's a trike, as you know. So anyway, you do all those things and you'll be all set to go and have a much safer ride. So I want to thank you for watching my video, and God bless.